Okay, welcome back. I'm Cappadocia. Welcome back to the Bargain Bucket, where we take a look at what's going on with the cheapest games that we can find. Now, this is Oxygen Not Included. This was released back in 2019 by Klei Entertainment, and it's currently available on Steam for £5.69p, so it falls right within our bucket. Now, I've had this game for a bit, but it's just a base game that's available, and as you can see, I haven't been keeping up with the DLCs. So, let's have a quick look. We're going to play a no sweat game. We're just going to play classic. Why not? Yeah. What the hell? No traits? Yeah, we'll just play on a basic. Let's see what we get. Now, the idea is that if you've been under a rock and you've never seen this game, basically you start on an asteroid and you've got to build a colony out of it. And unfortunately, the colonists are not the sort of colonists that anyone in their right mind would send. These are duplicates, so they're just printed out when they're needed. And it's kind of like the bit from, if you're a Brit and you've seen this, Red Dwarf, where they talk about the amount of listers working in call centres. Yeah, the sort of person that nobody would ever want to work there because Lister sold off his DNA to the cloning company. So, yeah, imagine people like that, where you would not really want to be making a colony out of these people. Researching's good. Doctoring, don't really need that. Supplying here. Researching here. Cooking, okay. Researching, no. Alright, I want someone who can cook. There we go. Animal lover, Luddite. Caregiver, so you get medicine increase, good. And this one, want someone who can dig. No. There we go. Iron gut immune to few posts, good. Cannot do research games, that's fine. Ugly cry, that's fine. The space rat's nest, why not? And here we go. I've always liked Clyde's art style. It's awesome. But this is where we're going to start. And as you can see, we have no oxygen. So, what we're going to need to do to start with is just get some digging done. So what, we don't actually need these, so we'll cancel these ones off for the minute. And all we're going to do is tile that up. Give us a little bit more room in here. There we go. We don't have anyone who's specifically a builder, which is annoying, but oh well, we can't have everything. And down here, as you can see, look, we've got a bit of oxygen, but we've got carbon dioxide down here as well, which we don't really want, if we can avoid it. Tiles. There. 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 And then we're going to build a ladder up the middle. And we're just going to dig all this out. This is how I normally build my bases. Obviously, everybody has their own way of doing things on games like this. Yeah, we definitely don't want that there. Okay. There we go. So now we'll just speed them up. Let them dig. And we will let them drop down here as well. There we go. And we can dig a little hole along here as well. And the aim is basically just to survive. I mean, these guys, they're never going to be the best, so let's get some of these up and running. Outhouses. Good old-fashioned bogs. And then we're going to set all of these to priority 9. So this we want done first. We need to get these toilets up and running. We need to do it quick. And as we have the oxygen stone here, oxalite, it is producing oxygen, so this will fill with oxygen rather than carbon dioxide, so we'll be able to breathe in here. Which is good. We want to be able to breathe. We want our little guys to be able to breathe. There we go. If you just dig all this out as well, please. There we've got some sand falling down here. And then what we're going to need up here, I think, priority 9 on that. And priority 9 on all of this. Sand just falls when we don't really want that to happen. There we go, so now everybody has a bed. We have toilets up and running. What more can a base need? Right, we are also going to just build another way up here. Here we go. Right, everybody's off, so they're going to take time to use the toilets. Grab food off the floor and eat it. But at least they have somewhere to sleep. They get very upset when they don't. Luckily we have no one that snores either. Right, we need to get some metal so we can put some doors up. And some slime, why not? There we go. Now everybody's in cleaning time. Okay, let's get this base built. So we've got basic plumbing. What I also think we're going to do is build that there. And then we're going to build a pitcher pump right there. I'm just going to dig our way through to here. This is going to become our water supply for the minute. The reason why we want doors is because rooms. Rooms mean mood get better. Okay, so this is barely breathable, but it is oxygen. So we take a look again at the gas. Where is it? Gas, 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 gas. Radiation, no. Oxygen. There we go. So this is starting to oxygenate because there was oxygen through here. And we've got the little bit of oxygen stone there. Ah! Water, water everywhere. And we can't get into the toilets. Right, there we go, get that built, thank you. Mop that up. Mop that up. And mop that up. I know you don't like it, but you got no choice. So what, let's actually remove that layer of dirt as well. There we go. Okay. So we are going to need some oxygen systems pretty soon. Okay. So we're going to want 1, 2, 3 of these. Dig all that out. There we go. Now we can just mop up all the spills down here. We do have some O2 down here being produced, so that's good news. My guys are eating. This is going to take a while to burn through. But at least we've oxygenized. We do have a little bit of CO2, which isn't good. If you want to watch all of them, you can do. I don't need to. Right, so pretty soon we're going to need somewhere for them to eat and cook. And we're going to need somewhere to store everything. And all that sort of good stuff. There we go, mop that up. There we go. All sorted now. Just waiting for this oxygen stone to disappear, and then we can get on with building a pitcher pump, which basically is old-fashioned hand crank, so we can get water. Ooh, uranium. Whoa. How is our gas looking? Fine. We do have more water down here as well, so we can build a tank around that. This I don't think is going to be a tank, but oh, it's sand. Very nice. It's all in oxygen, so that would be nice to get to. We have coal down here, so that's good for coal generators later. There you go. Yeah, skills tells you what your people are good at. Later on you'll give them hats. The stuff they're good at. And of course, research. Once you have a research station. There we go. And in here, we're going to build a basic power generator. Some of them. Some wires. And other... Oh, I've messed that up, haven't I? Deconstruct that. Put that there. Well, duplicate time. Choose a blueprint. What are we going to get? We can get either it's a muck group, we can get a doctor, cook and builder. We're going to get a builder. Him we definitely need. Oxygen. Diffuser. There. That's what we were going to do. And then we just need another cable. There we go. This is about as good power as we can get at the moment. We've got a dude running in a wheel. Wow. What more can you ask for? Right. And then finally plumbing. We're going to want a bottle emptier there. I think. Right, everybody's on food now. There we go. Everybody's on food and using the toilet. Max pressure. That's fine. This stuff just uses algae, which we've been mining anyway. Which is this stuff. But it gets harder. Obviously, you've got research, stuff like that to get into. Well, stations. A research station. We are going to want a bit of room for this someplace eventually. So we'll pop it down just here. Another small room here, right? There we go. And we'll just dig that out. Dig that. Hassan's running in the mouse wheel. Right. What we need to do now is adjust his battery recharge threshold. There we go, that's fine. Dig those up. Sand has gravity, and it is annoying. There we go. So we are going to want to go down into this in a minute to get all this stuff back, but I'll tell you what, we'll cancel building that. And what we'll do is we will run a ladder down there. Just in case we need this stuff down the bottom here. We probably won't, but you never know. Okay, priorities. Cooking. Right, everybody else is going to start with none. Unless I tell them to. You're going to max that. Everybody else is disallowed. That's your top priority. That is your top priority, and that is your top priority. There we go. So now my little dudes will start working. There we go. Now we just need some power here. There we go. He's picking up the sandstone. This. Don't want to do that. Liquid. Only water can go in there. There we go. So he's picking up water. And he's going to put it in the pitch pump. In the bottle. No, and that's going to empty into there. He's going to overfill a little bit. But we'll start using this in a minute. Now. Medicine. We need a wash basin for in here, really. But we are going to want somewhere to store our CO2 soon. Right, we have a research station, so let's get cracking. Now this is obviously the entire research tree. We've got basic farming, which consumes, yeah. We're going to get that to start with because we are going to want to remove some CO2. Our carbon dioxide. Given the fact that it's everywhere. Now these require water and they do require light, so we will need some light eventually. Hassan. Is Hassan my research dude? Yes, he is. Okay, Harold here already has a skill point, so we're going to give him a hat. There you go, Harold. Enjoy your hat. There we go. Now we're just going to build some doors. These doors are useful because they won't block oxygen flow. Later on the doors will. This one won't. So that we really like. There we go. Everybody's sleeping now. While they're sleeping. Oh. Cap can't click today. Wait, these little dormitories. 3 people, so yeah, if someone snores, we can always just move them around a bit. There we go. So everybody's working. we're also going to need... Right, we're going to put this down here. We're going to put a wash basin in here. And this is going to be our kitchen. Cool. Research complete, so let's get some more research done. You can just click, like, if I wanted to research down here, but we can't really do that at the moment. So the next thing we're going to want is... We're going to get the enjoyment one, and then we're going to start working on a proper bathroom for our guys, a shower room and toilet. There we go, water goes into the sink, and we'll dig that out along there. Oxygen, terrariums. Okay. Now these are useful. They absorb a little bit of CO2, so they start absorbing the carbon dioxide my dudes are breathing out. They just require algae and light, both of which we have. Well, algae, water, and they get a bit of bonus in light. So we have all of that. So that these will start to pull in our carbon dioxide, which we want. We want rid of that as much as we can. And we're just missing metal ores. Well, once our digger starts working properly, we'll get that. This is the problem with sand. There we go. Now if you look, rooms. This here, miscellaneous room. That's fine, no effect. Barracks. Slight morale bonus. This one will be the same when it's done. Research. Let's do both of those. Furniture. We have a water cooler. We also have a refinement post, which we are going to want. Blip. Power. We're going to need cables. There we go. Nice. There we go. So Pie's going to come along and build everything. Here we go. And then pretty soon we're going to have food up and running. It's not going to be great. It's really not. It's going to be mush bars to start with. Nutrient bars. Yeah. All edible. Everything edible is going to go in there for the minute. It's going to go off in there because it's not a fridge. But, yeah, what can we do? So this is a nice little chill game here. Resources. See, all 17. So this is what we've got lying around. We've got plenty of water at the minute. We've got more water down here when we need it. Let's get another ladder down here as well, actually. Oh, duplicate seal. Hassan. Level up research and give him a researching hat. Hey guys, leveling up. Hat. He's now a better researcher. And we've got plumbing now. So this, we've got liquid pump. And pipes and stuff. And we're just waiting on the bathroom. This is going to be our bathroom up here. So I'm pretty sure this is going to need to be one taller. but we can figure that. Ladder. Cancel that. And dig that lost orb out. There we go. So now we have dirt. Who's leveling up? Steve, digging. Come and get your mining hat, my boy. And P, my cook, come and get your chef's hat. Yeah, you need to give them jobs that they enjoy doing. Otherwise, they don't enjoy it. I know that sounds stupid. It probably does. But I'm sure you get what I mean. Now, we're going to need and sink. Oop, plumbing. Don't have enough for multiple showers yet. Which is annoying. There we go, so we're just going to dig down and go get some of that. Move that. Grab that, grab that. Grab that, grab that. There we go. Plumbing. Lavatory. Lavatory. And in this one, unlike most of the other ones, I always seal off at the back. Don't ask me why. But I could not tell thee. Okay. Picking up muckroot and sandstone. And then once we're done with this, we can shut this down. Okay, so what I am going to do, I think, is seal this off entirely. Dig all that up. And then we're going to prioritise. Right, we're going to dig under here. Yep, and we're going to prioritise the bottom. We have a new guy. Who's a duplicate? Supplying. Pacifist. You're useful. Right. Let's have a look. Priorities. Right. What when we come to level him up, what is he going to want to do? Carrier, supplying. Okay, cool. Priorities. Yep. There he is. Supplying, and you can have my supply hat. There you go. You're not a snorer or anything, are you? No, that's good. Okay, so you're just going to pick up sandstone. Ha ha ha. Please get this built. We're going to have to mop all this up in a minute. And one thing we are going to want are these. And you are just going to leave this flooded. Oh, you sods. Oh well. We can mop it all up later. Just means it's going to get a bit wet when they're using the toilet, that's all. Boink. That'll solve that problem. Aha. And then what we're going to need is we're going to put a liquid pump down in the bottom corner here. And then we're going to put one down here as well. There we go. There we go. And then in a minute, there we go. Ceiling collapse. Yep. Give it to them. I know, we're running out of water. Honestly, it's fine. It's really not a problem. The other thing we are going to need... We're going to need a liquid vent, but we are going to want to get all this water back. Go get that done, please. There we go. This is going to be our water tank. And all we're going to do now is remove that bit. And remove that bit. Little ladder down. Obviously, the game does get a lot more complicated than this. This is just as basic as you can get at the minute. But it's a good little game. It's fun. It's silly. I wouldn't say this is a serious game by any stretch of the imagination. It's really not. What have we got on the floor here now? We've got polluted water, which we are going to need a tank for. So that's going to turn that into polluted oxygen, which we don't want. So let's do that over here, shall we? So this here is going to become a brand new water tank. There we go. Boink. It's going to hold polluted water. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Yeah, this is not a serious game by any stretch of the imagination. It is about as silly as a game can get, but it's fun. There's nothing wrong with silliness. There really isn't. So, looking at the current price, where it is on offer, it's £5.69. Would I say it's worth it? Yeah, I would. I think this game is good fun. It's not, you know, the sort of game you'd expect. It is just, it's fun. And, yeah, what's the point in playing a game if it's not fun? You know, there are many serious games out there that I've played, and, you know, yeah, alright, they're good for what they are, but, well, he can't get back. Let's build that over there. Priority 9, let's get these two done. Get those built. Got a yellow alert until these are done. Oh, come on. Oh, he's going to die if you're not careful, guys. He's only just got here. How did he end up over there anyway? Oh, he must have dropped down through here. Colony achievement earned. What have we got? Outdoor renovations. Bed and bath. There we go. Right, if you could stop, like, trapping each other over... Yeah, then you can mop that up, look. There we go. So is it worth the amount? Let's get back on track now. Is it worth the amount? Like I said, yeah, I would say so. Is it worth the full amount, which is like $9.20? That's debatable. But for the price it's at the moment, you can't go wrong. It's a fun little game. It is an absolute time sink. So don't go into this thinking you're going to spend an hour playing this. You're not. You will be here this time next Wednesday. Doesn't matter what day it is. You will be here a week on Wednesday playing this damn game. You will say goodbye to your personal life. Say goodbye to any time you wanted to do anything else. No. Oxygen Not Included will take all of that from you. It is such a time sink. In the best possible way. All the time you wanted stuff. Nope. Nope. Oxygen Not Included needs you. Your colonists need you. And that's literally all it just eats your time. Okay, so this needs to come. So this is the output. So we're going to go along. Up. And down to there. Along with all these other output pipes. And the input pipe. And this thing is going to need power as well. And this is just going to become a ladder. Well, why not? But yeah, this is like the first part on here. It's, like I said, it's really simple little game. It does exactly what it says it's going to. I love it. I think it's awesome. It's fun. It's, like I said, it's silly. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I think that's a problem a lot of games do have now, is they try and become way too serious. This is not that. If you're looking for, you know, hardcore, all-action game, nah. Don't look here. You're looking in completely the wrong bloody spot for that. This is not it. This is a quirky, funny, silly little game, and it will have you, you know, asking questions such as, what have I done with my life? Why do I not have one left? Where has all my time gone? Things like that. This game will have you asking those questions. It's what it does. But, yeah, it's good fun, and it is enjoyable. It's worth the price of asking at the moment. So my advice, yeah, go for it. Personally, it's one of those games that I keep on refinding every now and again. You know? One of those games that you think to yourself, oh, I remember that. I haven't played that in ages. Suddenly I want to play it again. And it opens its grubby little arms and says, hello. Welcome back. Your life is now once again mine. That's just how it operates. And don't say it won't do it to you, because it will. It will. Yeah. It just yoinks all your life from you. Oh look, I'm talking to you and I'm still bloody playing it in the background because I can't put it down now. What have I done? That one, then that one. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to leave that there. I'm going to carry on building my colony. So again, I hope you've enjoyed the video here. Like I said, it's available on Steam at the moment for £5.69 in the UK. That is a good price. Obviously, that doesn't include any of the DLCs. I've only ever had one DLC on this. I've never bothered getting the rest. I might at some point, but for the minute, I just, yeah, can't be bothered. But yeah, so that's where to find it. That's where it is. But I'm going to leave that there. So again, thanks for your time. For the minute, I've been Cappadocia. Signing off.